Alright guys, I've done that. That's literally just a conveyor system up to there. I've had to put a conveyor junction here just to attach it to the ceiling because you can see it doesn't actually latch anywhere, which is unfortunate. So just for the sake of keeping things steady, I've had to put that there. Okay, so I'm not going to what I'm not going to do, I normally drill this off, but I'm not 100% that it's going to be able to lift all the weight. So what I think I'm going to have to do is go into here. We're going to bind a magnet lock switch onto here. So what I can actually do now is I can unlock it and try and fly. Oh, I stand corrected. We are absolutely fine, apparently. Oh, I don't have a gyroscope. Okay, I need to be very careful here. No, I don't have any backwards thrust! Okay, stop. Park. Okay, I forgot to put backwards thrust. They can come out of here. Okay. Now I have backwards thrust. So. Try this again. I still have no gyroscope though, so I'm going to have to be very careful. I still have a little bit of power left. I'm not in complete dire straits yet. There we go. And P. Excellent. Right, I'm now connected up to the base. So. I can now get rid of this. Alright, and we can actually get another large... Yeah, I don't really think I need this, to be completely honest, but it doesn't hurt just to have that extra bit of lift. Okay, I'm pretty confident that's more than enough thrust to keep me in the air, so that's good. Let's put some more left and right thrusters down. We'll have a rear thruster there. Okay, so we're gonna go there, 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 and there. And it wouldn't hurt to have one more downward thruster. Let's go with right there. Okay, that seems to be all of them. That just leaves the drills that need finishing off, for one thing. That's all steel plates. Okay, the only other thing the ship needs is a gyroscope. I'm sure I can find somewhere to squeeze a couple of them in. Right here. Right here. Should do. These are large gyros, though. They're big. One there. One isn't really big enough. Isn't really enough. Can I fit one on the bottom somewhere? No. There? No. Ugh, I'm a bit crammed for space. I could put them here, I guess, but like, I don't particularly like that. Is one enough? I could attach it to that like that. Alright, fine, we'll do that, and then we'll have two. So while we're waiting for that, let's jump in here and very quickly we need to remove that. So we're going to have... I don't know which one it is. Yep, there you go, I'm activating the the other ship from this ship. There you go. So that's that active. Looks like we got 23% hydrogen so far. Building up nicely. I really hope that hydrogen tank is going to be enough, because if it isn't, what I'm going to have to do is remove this thruster and put another hydrogen tank on. which is going to be quite an ordeal. In fact, I might just do that anyway. It doesn't hurt to have the additional hydrogen, and then I need to make a few... I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Sorry, I'm doing it. It just seems a sensible way to do it. Okay. The thing as well is that this gives me a little bit more space on the ship to place things if I need them. So for that reason, I actually might leave this whole surrounding area of that hydrogen tank just completely untapped. That's starting to fill up nicely. Once these are both full, I've only got the one large hydrogen container, one large cargo container, but I think once that's completely full, it's going to be pretty big for us. Am I out of ice? No. Oh, all the ice is gone. All that ice I put in here is gone. Oh, wow. I told you I go through ice quickly with the amount of hydrogen that I use. Okay, this is fine. We just need to go and get some more. Looks like me and the Ariana's going to have to take a few trips over to the ice field. Alright, here we go. Yes. Lots of ice. I can't tell if that's rock or not. That is rock. Well, I don't want your stinking rock. I only want ice. Alright, 100... That was close. Okay, 160,000. That's gonna have to do. Oops. Huh. Can I limp it back to base? Maybe. See if I can't limp her up here. Oh, I can't believe I was that careless. Okay. Come on. Okay. Well, we limped her back to base at least. Let's survey the damage. So we've got... Okay, so all it is just the one atmospheric thruster going forwards and the 4 upwards. We can fix that. That's not a big deal. Let's see what we got, shall we? Alrighty. How many did I put on that side? 4? Yeah. Oh, I lost an upwards thruster here too. Okay. No wonder why she couldn't fly. And then, last but not least, one big one right here. Oh, I lost 2. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, I did a lot of damage here. Poor Ariana. Broke her leg. Right, there we go. She's all fixed now. Much better. Like I said, no protection. Is what it is. Alright. Let's move everything into the large container. That's the one on the base. Look at that. Lots and lots of ice. Alright, I'm going to have to make a few more trips to make sure we've got enough ice to complete the journey, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, I've got loads and loads of ice for the base now. We're nice and full. I also finished off this gyroscope while I was at it, so I think the only thing left to do, I think, because of how much ice we're now carrying, I do think it might be smart just to add another one of these things here, just for safety. I do not like the idea of... Yeah, I think it's probably worth doing. Alright, so let's put it together. That one. And why is it not smart enough to know that I just want it? Need 90 more, something like. She's looking pretty good. Oh, I need an antenna actually. Yeah, I need an antenna. Where can we put an antenna? How about... Well, actually, I think the other issue I've got... Antennas are actually rather large on large grids. Yeah, look at the size of it. It's massive. Yeah, we don't want that. Let's use a beacon instead. It's not as big, I think. I need steel plates. Yeah, the beacon doesn't really take much. I could just lay down on there, I suppose. Although it would be a little more awkward to park if I did it like that. What if I got rid of you, actually? Could I place it here? Oh, let's do that. There you go, that's done. And you need tubes and computers while you're waiting for that. That's a beacon. I think one gyro is probably enough. At the end of the day, it's only going to be a little space skipper. I don't need it to handle incredibly well. I mean, if I find another place for one, then maybe. We'll see. I think what I've got going on here is pretty good. Okay, I think this ship... Well, alright, alright. I could technically put some more on the... I mean, to be honest, I've got so many left and rights, I really don't feel like I need any more. I could just use that for gyros, I guess. I don't hate that. Yeah, let's do that. I'll use steel plates. I'll use the top ones, I guess. I'll use the bottom ones. And then I guess I'll just put a couple more of those things down just to complete the look. Do I think we need them? No, but it doesn't hurt to have them, I suppose. Steel plates again! Whoops. Okay, misclicked. Okay, there we go. I think it's massive overkill, the left and right thrusters, but whatever. It's fine. I could do a downwards thruster there, I guess. Yeah, again, just to complete the look, why not? There. I could slap a few more gyroscopes up there, but I think I'm going to leave it as is. I think it's fine. I think we've got way more than we need. Probably. Okay, so I think this ship is done now, guys. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to set a few things crafting. Because I know some things we're going to need. We're going to need 1,000 of these, and we're going to need some of these. So I'm going to set those crafting too, because what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to go away, and I'm going to have to just let this ship work itself out, because these 2 hydrogen tanks, you can see, are nowhere near full. But they need to be full before we can even consider taking this ship out for a test drive. So let's have a little look and see how we're doing. 35% is not bad, and 11%. Unfortunately, all I can do is just sit and wait for that to be done. How are we doing for fuel? Yeah, we've still got plenty of fuel. Yep, nothing I need to worry about. Alright guys, I'm going to go away now, and I'm going to... What I'll probably do is I'll do a little bit more mining, get some more gears in the base, because we used a lot of resources there, so I'm probably just going to get a little more just to refill. Maybe a little more ice too, just to be certain. And in the meantime, I'm just going to let that hydrogen tank refill. So when I come back, those will be done, and we can finally take our spaceship out for a test drive. And if it works, we can take it to space. Alright, speak soon. Bye!